Nangaunsa mo mga taga-Davao, daugan man ka mo, pero gabi mo kaalingasa. Nangaunsa man mo na inyong mga post, puro naman na ako. Pati ba naman pagsakay na kog barko, issue kay sa inyo. Nga naman na, di mo ganahan ako, but obsessed ka mo. Mas obsessed pagod mo na ako kaysa akong kagulingong bana. Nga naman na. Ay, nagtuo mo sa inyong pag-pang-insulto na ako. Oh my God, maka-apektar, of course, not mag-ugot na lang gid mo, mamatay ang maulit. And you think it will affect me nga manginsulto mo na ako? Kutob mo sa internet. Imagine how pathetic that is. You're gonna take pictures of me nga inyong yung kanang timingon nga pangit kintahay ko, it doesn't matter. Imagine that you don't like me but you use my pictures and my videos to make money. Imagine that mao ni makapakaon sa inyong mga pamilya o makabayad sa inyong mga utang. You're welcome. Ang akong dili masabtan ba ni daog ang mga Duterte pero alingasa kay mo ngano tungod sa ako. Somebody who isn't from Davao, who is not in Davao, and yet wherever I go, you are following me like a shadow. Should I thank you for the obsession? You're not my husband, so I don't think that's. So, di ko kasabot. Imagine the pages nga puro Davao own pages. Unya ako ang focus. Huy, mainsulto ba ang mga bulingit nga mga content creator nga trying hard kayo masikat? Sila ang tagayo og oras, ayaw ako. Because bisan pag unsaon ko ninyo insulto dili ra ba ko matarog. And yes, mo react ko to remind you nga bisan pag mga matay mo, kami gyapon na magpalubong sa inyo. Pila lang mo kumpletuhan yung mga requirements. And bisa pag unsaon ko ninyo insulto di gyapon mo kataro kay kutob ra mo diha. Igo ra mo take og pictures, magpa-picture pa gani siguro mo bisan di mo ganahan ako. And maog yun na siya, no? Let me help you. After here, we're gonna be in Manila on the 23rd to the 25th. Pwede mo maghulat sa airport if you like. We're gonna be staying at the Hyatt just in case. After that, mo-ato dayon mi og Cebu because we are gonna be in Bantayan on the 31st to the 1st to celebrate my pre-birthday. Pwede po mo maghulat dito if you want pictures. Pwede po na. Just in case, I'm gonna be the one in red. After Cebu, we are then traveling with the family to Palawan on June 4th. We are gonna be headed to Balabac. If you can afford that, sige, pwede mo musunod. We are gonna be staying at the island itself because na-kompleto nga kuryente. After that, we are also gonna be in Singapore from the 14th to the 19th to celebrate Ed's birthday. After that, we're gonna be in Manila because I have a meeting on the 25th to the 27th. And on July 2, Tony starts school in Ateneo, Cebu. So diba, gitagaan na mo for you to obsess over my life because I'm pretty sure your lives are uneventful and boring. And I don't understand why you are so obsessed with somebody who But sige, tagaan ta mo ana because just in case, you really need to pay your bills. And you need that. Because if you don't talk about me, you're not gonna be viral. If you don't talk about me, you're not interesting enough. So sige na lang, go. Kaya kung ako pa ninyo, no, dili mo ganan ako, then don't give me any attention. But of course, knowing you how obsessed you are with me, padayon. Kaya imagine that in 2020, obsessed kay mo na ako, di ba? Kay gamit pa kay ko ninyo. Remember that? Obsessed kay mo, oh my God, Jam, you're so amazing. Kunya karon insultuhon ko, oh my God. Funny, laughable. But again, mauna, Pinoy. Di ganahan pero grabe ka obsessed. Magbuot-buot god og life nga diliin niyo. But mao lagi na makasabot yung kayo ko because you have to have somebody to hate. But that's the thing. You are giving me power over you. You are giving me power over your poor, unfortunate lives. And I hope you learned something from following me and obsessing over my life. Because I'm going to show you just how much I will win at every single day that you wish for me to fall. So muna, stay tuned. That was my schedule just in case you need it. And just in case gusto mo maghuwat. And yes, I will not be wearing a bra on most days and not makeup. Find my ugliest because bisan pag unsa inyong gibuhat, siya magno gihapon mo katarog. And gihapon ko to gihapon mo diha, mga abog. Ingat! Since you're small mo kaayo, why don't you help me total my expenses for the next month, shall we? Let's start off with flying to Manila from Butuan City via Cebu Pacific for 3 people. By the time we get there, we're going to be staying at the Hyatt because the venue is at the City of Dreams, the Grand Ballroom. We are flying there for a wedding for a few hours to see one of my closest family friends get married. So the Hyatt is about 18,000 a night for 2 nights. And then flying back home, so that's round trip. After that, we are then headed to Cebu, bringing the Triton. The car itself is 15,000 plus us in a cabin. And then I'm also letting my staff, there's 3 of them, go to Cebu for 3. And I think I'm still going to make them stay in the cabin. Doesn't really matter. By the time we get to Cebu, we're going to be headed to Bantayan and staying at the Amihan Cabanas, which you can research how much that is. We're staying there for 3 nights. And then after that, we are going to go to Palawan. I am flying 8 people. 2 of them are flying from Davao City. The rest of us from Cebu. We are headed to Puerto Princesa, all 8 of us. And then we got a Manta tour. That's 30,000 per person because we want it exclusive. We don't want joiners since it's my birthday. The birthday package is 10,000 plus pa na siya sa 30,000 per person for 3 days. And then aside from that, we are staying at the Sunlight Hotel in Puerto Princesa until we have to leave. On June 13th, I'm going to celebrate my mother's 60th birthday in Casino Espanol. We got Romel Abella as the host. That's my gift. And I think I'm going to get her something else. I'm not really sure how much yet. And then after that, we're flying to Singapore. We flew by Scoot. There's 4 of us because Tita Cherry is coming. And we haven't decided which hotel yet. We might stay at the Imbes. And then after that, we're going to the Universal Studios. And then we're probably going to check out Michelin star restaurants while we're there for Ed's birthday. Then when we get back home, we're enrolling Tony. Ateneo de Cebu is 88,000 a year. Where we're staying is 32,000, inclusive of fees, per month, and we're paying that full year. Aside from that, we are also making sure that we have everything we need into the new home that we're transferring into, making 3 addresses now in Cebu. The home I grew up in Guadalupe, Ed's home in Cabancalan, and ours in Canduman, which I'm filling up with our needs. And that's just before July 2. Did you get the math on that yet? Yeah. Sounds pretty poor, huh? The thing is, it's just a normal thing. Maliit na bagay. Ikaw, anong kaya mo? Of course, nakaliso naman ganig sa isinta ang kilo nga bugas. Ingat! You keep on telling me nga buwagan ko sa kumbana. Look at this!
Mao ni binuhatan sa bana nga mubuwag sa iyang asawa?
I love you so much. Again.
Sudan sa pobre. Sige. Laban.
Are these medium? I just have to stay in bed because he's not done cooking yet. So I feel sad for you. Sige mo ingon nga mabuwag min sa kumbana. Yeah. Please don't hold your breath on that. You might lose oxygen. Kaya kung pinanggap mo sa inyo mga bana, you wouldn't be focusing on my life. Because you'd be so busy, so kilig the whole day. Ako manggod, my husband just lets me fight back. Especially those people nga kung siya ko ni pabuton, sumbagon talang lahos. But lahi manggod me. No? Maluoy ba ako sa inyo nga inyo gyud luho ng akong kaminyoon. Need I remind you, with or without a husband, I'm still Magno. And whether we break up or we stay together, it has nothing to do with you. And it won't be because of you if in case we break up. Because di man madagtonglo ang relasyon nga ligon. And bisan pa siguro og mga bitni ihatag ko nigbuo. Or basan dig ako ay makakitag mas batanon. Mao lagi na. Kung kamo chismosa ra. Igo ra mo magtanaw og maghuwat, di ba? Masakitan ko, maglisod ko. Like I said, don't hold your breath. Kay lima na mo katuig ugot-ugot sa ako og sigpanonglo, but until now, di gyapon mo katarog. And just in case you haven't heard, my life has gotten better. Why? Because God sees what I do with my hands. Just as much as He sees what you do with yours. Ingat! I spent a few days researching as to what I need to start my podcast. I want to give a huge shout out to Henry's Cameras PH. I thought their stores were just available in Manila, but apparently they have a branch in Cebu. And the sales associate in Cebu was very, very helpful. And now mabudol gyud ko and I'm buying everything from there. I simply wanted to ask if they had a battery pack, extra batteries and a charger for the Sony 6100, which I got in 2021 because I wanted to start a vlog back then. And then it didn't really happen. So now I'm going to take this podcast seriously. And Henry's Cameras PH, their sales associates, their customer service was very, very helpful. So apparently I need lights. So I'm going to get one from Godox. And then I also need a softbox, which they're also ordering. I'm also going to need a light with a balloon, right? I also thought of getting a microphone from Rode. And plus another Sony camera, which is perfect for podcasting. So I guess it's happening.